Today just let us go with some reading content. So as we're talking about English as a functional language, it can be practiced through only reading, writing, observation, listening. So these are the elements that we need to follow. These are the tools that we need to follow. So for today, let us go with an interesting story, which is really interesting, and where how you could improve your vocabulary, how it really helps you. Let us see. So the main title of the topic is The Adventures of Toto. Yeah, I think you could see this, The Adventures of Toto. The Adventures of Toto is an interesting story. See how I am explaining, how I am describing about this. Yes, an interesting story. Okay, so for reading, what actually the bookmakers have done is, it will be feasible. They are interesting stories, inspiring stories we have, and you can read them. You can read them happily, and you can get some content. At the same time, you will come across new words, and you could improve your language skills, and you can use them in your day-to-day life. Okay, so in this context, let me go with an explanation of the story in detail. Okay, and let me tell you, this is purely meant for your reading, to improve your reading skills. Okay, but yeah, uh, sorry, in a classroom expression, so it would be better with an explanation, being polytechnic students, plus 2 level students, so it will be easy for you to understand better the context. Okay, you can practice. So here I become your mentor to help you to understand the story. So as it is meant for reading, let me show you share this lesson on screen. So the Adventures of Toto. So I think you could see the picture, even the adventures. What does it mean exactly here? Adventures. What is the meaning of adventures? Adventure. Adventure is, yeah, doing something. Yeah, something which is difficult to make an adventure. Could you please name some adventures? Yeah, which you heard or you have read in newspapers or seen in electronic media. Yeah, trekking means climbing the mountain. Okay, parasailing, that means parachute. Okay, even running an aeroplane is also an adventure. Aircraft, going into the deep sea also an adventure. Running a speed boat is also an adventure. That means it has some risk. Even we have some adventure sports too. Okay, yeah, plain general running we know. Sometimes there would be some hurdles in between, and we have to pass on. So adventures are something which are difficult, and people take it as a challenge and they complete the task. So that is going to be an adventure. So here, let us go. Yeah, here they mentioned about the adventures of Toto. Adventures of Toto. Who is this Toto? Yeah, you could observe the photo here. Toto is not a man nor a boy. So it is not a human being. It is an animal. Fine? Yes. So here we are going to introduce Toto. So generally, why this animal here? Yeah, because most of us are pet lovers. So what are the pets generally we get? Yes, yeah, generally we go with, yeah, pet dogs, cats, sometimes rabbits, sometimes birds even. Okay, birds, pigeons, and even monkeys, goats. So these they come under all domestic animals. Goats, sheep, all they come under domestic animals. Cow is also pet animals. So here let us see, and this monkey, you could see the bright monkey here. I just show you, and you will get the description of the monkey. Okay, fine. Yeah, before going to the main content, let us go with our regular mode of reading. So what do we have? Pre-reading. Do you have a pet? What is it? Yes, All of us know about pet animals, with um, whom we get it our home, and they live with us, and we take care of them. So pet animals are, yeah, generally we like to, yes, fine. So do you know a pet? Do you have a pet? Do you really possess a pet? If it is yes, yes, otherwise no. Fine. What is it? Yes, I answer. Yes, we possess a pet, and that is a pet dog. Its name is Bunny. Okay, fine. Next, where do you find a large collection of animals, birds kept in cages or enclosures? Yeah, where do we find? Yeah, so from our childhood, we are fascinated, and we have a fantasy to see a zoo, to go and visit a zoo. So, zoo is the place where we can get large number of animals and birds. Yes, yeah, for their protection, they keep them in a cage, or they leave them in a fenced area. Okay, fine. I think most of you might have seen the zoo. Yes, yes, that's a good thing. You might have gone for a school excursion, yeah, or your own family tours. Yes, if not in personal, you might have at least seen in the TVs. Yes, movies and TVs, that we know what is a zoo is. Fine. So zoo, another word. So collection, the availability of large animals, a large number of animals and birds. The place is called zoo. So this is one word substitute. Zoo could be a one word substitute. So in the beginning of the lesson itself, we are coming across the new words. Adventure. Next, the zoo. Zoo may be, zoo may be, zoo may be the old word, but we can understand here. Okay, fine. Yeah. Next, now let us go with this. So our activity is going to be read the story and answer the questions. So whenever there is a comprehension, reading comprehension, it is always better to read the questions first. Yes. Do you know what is a reading comprehension? Yes. In general, they give a reading comprehension. They give a passage. Yes. Then they ask us to read the passage and answer the questions. Yes. Yeah, same thing. You might have practiced the same. You listen to the class lessons, prose, poetry, non-detailed stories, and after listening to the entire story, entire lesson, you understand the concept, and you would be you'll be ready to answer the questions. Fine. Yes. So same thing. This is for our comprehension. So what is this comprehension here? Let me talk about the word comprehension. Okay. Comprehension is something that we understand from the context, or the text, or the lesson, or the point, or the topic. Yes. So comprehension. Comprehension is understanding. Understanding a text, paragraph. It can be a picture, anything. Fine. So here we have some questions. Let us examine the questions here. So what is the story about? Fine. State whether the following statements are true or false. Okay, let us see. Grandfather loved to collect animals. Okay. Toto did not get along with the other pets. Grandmother did not like animals. Toto was a well-trained pet animal. Toto did not like women. Fine. We'll come to this. If you want to know the answer, let us go with the explanation. Okay. So in general, in a language class, possessing a textbook is compulsory. And especially for reading part, which is a story narration, so always we should have a textbook. So here let me go with the textbook lines for you all. If you have the one, please refer, read, and understand, and do follow my lecture. Okay, fine. Now let us see. So this is the title of the story, The Adventures of Toto, and Toto is a monkey here. Okay, we are talking about the pet animals, but in this story, the Toto is a monkey. The pet animal is a monkey. Fine. So let me go with this. Excuse me. Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. Grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. Grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Toto was a pretty monkey. His bright eyes sparkled with mischief beneath deep-set eyebrows, and his teeth, which were pearly white, were very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. But his hands looked dried up, yet his fingers were quick and wicked, and his tail, while adding to good looks, grandfather believed a tail would add to anyone's good looks, also served as a third hand. Fine. So this is the description about the Toto. So description. Fine. So grandfather, the story starts with a old man grandfather. He bought a Toto from a Tonga driver. Okay, he didn't get it from a market, he brought it from a Tonga driver. Who is a Tonga driver? So do you know the term Tonga here? Tonga is not actually an English word, but it may be a Hindi or a Telugu word region. Okay, so regional language word. Fine, Tonga. So Tonga means like horse, it may be the horse cart or something like that. Okay, so a cart is run by a horse, so that is called as a Tonga driver. So grandfather brought, so he has the passion to collect the animals, so he bought a Toto from a Tonga driver. Okay, for the sum of 5 rupees, just for 5 rupees he brought Toto home. So he decided to add the little fellow to his private zoo. So here they mentioned the word private zoo. What does it mean here? Private zoo. That means his own zoo. Okay. Generally we find zoos in towns and main cities, that is managed by the government. They are public places. Anybody can go and visit, and we can of course we have to pay for a ticket, and we can visit the zoo. But this is the private collection, okay, of this grandfather. So we find people, they pamper, they collect some animals, and they keep cages, and they keep separate place, and they maintain pet animals. So this grandfather has also has the same habit of collecting animals. So he wanted to add another animal, another pet, that is our Toto. Fine. Yeah, have you all introduced to Toto now? Yes, this is the Toto. So let us see how we describe the Toto here. Fine. Toto was a pretty monkey. It looks very pretty, cute, smart monkey. His bright eyes sparkle with mischief beneath deep-set eyebrows. So his eyes are bright. How they are describing? See, Toto, the pet animal it's a very pretty. It looks very pretty. Next, it's his bright eyes. Eyes are bright, sparkled with mischief beneath deep-set eyebrows. Sparkle means that is glimpsing. Okay, glittering eyes, sparkle, the kind of merupu. Okay, and mischief, because monkey, we know the nature of the monkey, it is generally naughty and mischievous. So beneath deep set eyebrows, eyebrows kinda, looks kinda edo lopala inside, yeah, there is just like mischief. Okay, that means naughty. And his teeth, which were pearly white. How is the teeth of the monkey? Toto teeth, you can see the picture, it is pearly white. Actually we just generally say that it is white teeth, but here white itself is a color, we describe the teeth here, but pearly white. What does it mean? Pearly means mutyalu, pearls, pearls, pearls means mutyalu, ornament. Okay, so pearly white, ముత్యపు మెరుపులాగా they are, yeah, glittering. So which were pearly white were very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. So generally, how do how do monkeys laugh? So they produce a kind of sound. Okay, they display the teeth. So whenever this monkey, sometimes it opens and shuts his mouth and the teeth are displayed, and this kind of act would frighten, would scare Anglo-Indian ladies. Okay, but his hands looked dried up, yet his fingers were quick and wicked. And how does his hands look? They look dry, but his fingers are very sharp and very fast to move. Yeah, you could see how the monkey jumps from one tree to other. How do they come, like they climb the walls? We can observe. Yes, that is only because with the help of hands. And his tail, while adding to good looks. So generally, animals possess a tail, and it adds good looks to them. So would add anyone's good looks, also served as a third hand. So here the tail also becomes just like a third hand of the animals. Generally we see, we observe other animals also. Whenever there are some house flies or mosquitoes, they disturb them. What do? They simply use the tail to beat. Yes, you might have observed such acts of the animals. Yeah, it is common. Okay, that's the tail is very feasible. It adds good looks and it is useful as a third hand. So this is the introduction about the Toto. So how grandfather brought it home and he added to the private zoo of his own collection. So now the story comes. Okay, fine. It's a description. Now let me show you. Yeah. So this is all about grandfather's fantasy. Now let us see grandmothers. Okay. So can you guess who is the narrator here? Who is the narrator? Somebody is narrating the story. Okay, somebody is narrating the story. So how do you guess? Yes, it would be a boy or a girl. That means we just guess it. Okay, grandchild of grandfather is describing the story here. So he is talking about, I think that is boy. So he is talking about grandfather and his habits, his things. Then we'll go to grandmothers. Okay, let us see how grandmother is like. Grandmother always first when grandfather brought some new bird or animal. So it was decided that Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. Grandfather and I decided to put him away in a little close opening into my bedroom wall. Here he was tied securely, or so we thought, to a peg fastened into a wall. A few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto, we found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornamental paper chosen by grandfather, more now stood out as naked brick and plaster. The peg in the wall had been wrenched from its socket, and my school blazer, which had been hanging there, was in shreds. I wondered what grandmother would say, but grandfather didn't worry. He seemed pleased with Toto's performance. He is clever, said grandfather. Okay, so this is the introduction about. So we can guess another person, narrator, grandfather and I decided. So let us see. So now he's talking about grandmother. So grandmother is opposite to grandfather's nature. She doesn't like any pet animals, and she scolds him not to get animals, not to add birds and animals to their home. but grandfather doesn't listen. Fine. So grandmother always first with grandfather brought some new bird. ఎప్పుడు తెచ్చినా so some kind of gulgudu, they say no, they chant some words. Why do you get all such things, nonsensical things? Don't you have any other work? We know such kind of expressions at home when we don't like the person's views or something like that. Okay, fine. Yes, now she's, yeah, so he knows the nature of grandmother. Okay, grandfather knows about the grandmother's nature, so he thought to keep the monkey a secret. His presence should be kept secret. Okay, so both of them, grandfather and grandchild, both of them decided to keep a monkey's presence as a secret. So that is the reason. Yeah, let me go. Yeah, here should be kept, yeah, Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. Yes, when she is in a good mood, when she is fine, so then they can reveal, because they can't hide a monkey like this. Fine. So they thought they should be kept secret, and they took it to this boy's bedroom, his own room. So attached to his room there was a small balcony. They tied the Toto securely, and they thought of it, okay, with a rope or a chain. They fastened, they locked it, and they came out of the room. And afterwards, what happened? After 2 hours, when this grandchild wanted to see the position of Toto, both of them entered the room, and they could see all the things scattered in that room. Ornamental paper sticked on walls. That means maybe art and craft papers. Being a child, he might have done some art and craft paintings or something. So they are stick to the wall. But our monkey did a good job, and it has taken all of them. It made the wall bare. There is nothing on the wall hangings, wallpapers, everything was on the floor. His school jacket, blazer, everything was it not torn out, but the scattered, thrown out like anything, and it kept quiet and simply have done all the things. It really made a mess of the room. But after seeing that, grandfather didn't get any angry. He simply said, it's a clever monkey. Wow, it's a clever monkey, he said. Fine. So then immediately they thought of grandmother. Amma, how would she respond, react to such acts of this particular Toto? It will be a difficult, and it will be a risk for them to convince her about Toto. So, but that was the first adventure. So what is the title here? The Adventures of Toto. So the adventures of Toto have already started on the first day itself, when it brought home, and which was kept in this boy's room. Okay, fine. Are you all understanding? Good. Fine. His presence in the house still a secret. Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarters, where a number of grandfather's pets lived very sociably together. A tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. But the monkey would not allow any of his companions to sleep at night. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. So they can't keep the monkey in the boy's room for a long period of time. So they shifted the monkey to the big cage, okay, where other collection of animals are also living there. Let us have a glance on the other animals. What are they here? A tortoise, okay, a pair of rabbits, that means 2 rabbits, 1 tortoise, and a squirrel, and Another is the goat of this boy. The pet of boy's pet is goat. Okay, so our monkey joined them, but actually the rest of the animals used to move sociably. Sociably means friendly, because they belong to different species: rabbit, tortoise, goat, okay, and squirrel. They belong to different species, but still they are friendly and they are good in that cage. They are living in the same cage. But when our monkey entered there, so I mean the Toto entered there, it started disturbing all the animals, all his companions. So he started doing mischievous things, okay, naughty things here and there, going here and there, disturbing them, disturbing their sleep, whatever the activities they do, it used to disturb them. So our Toto's second adventure here is disturbing other animals, okay, other fellow beings, we can say here in this term. Fine. So it started disturbing other animals. Then after, when grandfather had a work to go to Sahranpur to get his monthly pension, but leaving Toto here would be a risky thing. Grandmother may come to know about this Toto in his absence and she may get anger. So that is the reason grandfather thought that for next day's journey to Dehradun near Sahranpur, he thought of taking Toto. Okay, he thought of taking Toto. Generally, this boy used to accompany his grandfather, but this time he couldn't go. So that is the reason grandfather thought that he could take monkey with him to Dehradun. Okay, another place, Sahranpur. Now let us move on to the next adventure of our Toto. Fine. Here the boy says, "Unfortunately, I could not accompany grandfather on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. This, with some straw at the bottom, became his new abode. When the strings of the bag were tied, there was no escape. Toto could not get his hands through the opening, and the canvas was too strong for him to bite his way through. His efforts to get out only had the effect of making the bag roll about on the floor or occasionally jump into the air, an exhibition that attracted a curious crowd of onlookers on the Dehradun railway platform. You know, so it was compulsory to him to go to Dehradun, okay, Sahranpur, to collect his pension. So he couldn't take his grandchild. So that is the reason. At the same time, he can't even leave Toto at home because this grandchild might have gone to school and he can't take risk. That is the reason he thought of taking Toto with him. So this is going to be another adventure. So simply, can he carry the Toto in his hands by just keeping a just keeping it in his hands? No. So that is the reason he thought of securely taking in a bag. So he brought a canvas bag and kept Toto in that bag. So it is locked, and they arranged a straw for its air passage, okay, for breathing. So this was done for this Toto, and he brought all the arrangements because he simply can't take the monkey outside just like a pet dog, because people will really, they get because being an old man, a gentleman, they don't expect one to carry a monkey like Toto. Okay, so that is the reason he thought of taking in a luggage bag. So he brought a canvas bag which is very strong enough, because our Toto will not keep quiet, so it just bites and scratches and it comes out. So that is the reason he brought a good one, very strong one. He arranged nicely and he took it to Dehradun. So on his way, it used to jump, roll, and sometimes the bag used to fly in the air. It was just like an exhibition to the people who were watching, because they don't know what is in it, and they were getting a surprise and shock. Why this bag is rolling like this? They don't know what is the truth, but it has become an exhibition, but they really not cared about it. So because the old man is carrying, and so he has taken that bag, he has taken Toto with that bag, and he went to Dehradun. So he could manage happily without any problem at the ticket collector, wherever it may be, throughout his journey. But our Toto, it doesn't stop its trials. It wants to come out. It wants to see the world. It wants to see the people. It wants to do naughtiest things as always it does. Fine. Let us see. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur, but while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. But he could manage. At the end of the journey, when he was producing his ticket to the ticket collector, so unexpectedly this Toto came out of the bag. It could make a passage and it came out of the bag, not completely, but only he could raise its head. So he had given a grin. That means a sudden appearance to this ticket collector. Immediately, grandfather thrown that head into the bag, but this ticket collector was really scared, afraid of that thing. He doesn't know what is it exactly. So he was really shocked. And what his reply? Let us see. The poor man was taken aback, but with great presence of mind and much to grandfather's annoyance, he said, "Sir, you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly." So this man was after seeing an unexpected thing, immediately we take a step back. So that the same thing had happened to the ticket collector, but by using his presence of mind, simply he came to conscious and he said, he asked about, do you have a pet dog with you? So he asked a question to the grandfather, and sir, you have a dog with you? Fine, you have to pay money for that. That means you have to take a pet's ticket too. Then grandfather a little bit relaxed and he is ready to pay. In vain did grandfather take Toto out of the bag. In vain did he try to prove that a monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as a quadruped. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector, and 3 rupees was the sum handed over as his fare. Yeah, so that was the situation. He wants to hide monkey, and the ticket collector thought that it was a dog. But grandfather doesn't go for an argument or a discussion that it is not a dog, it is a monkey. So it is all waste of time. Instead of proving it is a monkey, it is better to pay the money and simply let the ticket collector think that it is a dog itself. Okay, fine. So that is the reason grandfather, he didn't think much about it, and he simply paid the sum of 3 rupees to the ticket collector as a fee. Fine. Then let us see. Yeah. He handed over as his fare, 3 rupees. Next, then grandfather, just to get his own back, took from his pocket our pet tortoise and said, "What must I pay for this, since you charge for all animals?" So grandfather also carried the tortoise, small one. So he kept it in his pocket. So he took out, because the ticket collector is collecting money for the animals. So this is not visible, so that is the reason he took the turtle or tortoise from his, turtle is a small one, tortoise means yes, both are same, but turtle is small in size, pet like, okay, fine. And he took out the turtle and he asked, what can I pay for this animal, because you charge for animals. He asked for a clarification. The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with his fingers, gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look and said, "No charge, it's not a dog." So the ticket collector, he has seen that tortoise in his hands, grandfather's hands. He came closer, he prodded, that means nimmered, on the on upper part of the tortoise and prodded, and he said, "No, need not to pay. It is not a dog. We only charge for dogs, not for other animals." That means Toto also really don't deserve to pay. But here the situation made, because grandfather can't reveal that it is a monkey and he can't take risk of carrying a monkey in public places. Yes, that is not a big deal, but it is another adventure. Yes, fine. So that episode ends here. One day, Toto nearly succeeded in boiling himself alive. A large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, and Toto, finding himself with nothing to do, decided to remove the lid. Finding the water just warm enough for a bath, he got in with his head sticking out from the open kettle. This was just fine for a while until the water began to boil. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. He continued hopping up and down for some time until grandmother arrived and hauled him half boiled out of the kettle. So this is going to be another adventure of the Toto, where the mischievous naughty fellow, after returning from Dehradun after few days, one fine day when grandmother kept a kettle, water kettle, to boil water, so she kept a kettle on the stove. It is not exactly stove, like we so it was, she kept it on the stove. Now this monkey, she kept it outside of the home, like, in olden days we used to keep, if you observe at your grandparents home, you can find such arrangement for cooking and such kind of things. Fine. So this kettle was placed and the water is boiling. It started, she just placed some water and she went inside. Our Toto, as usual, it went to that place and it sat in the kettle. The kettle was big enough and our Toto is a small monkey, so that is the reason it went inside. And it felt warm, being the weather was very cold outside, so it felt warm inside because the water is slowly getting heat. It was warm, so she thought that it is good to stay there. But the fire is there and it is still burning and the water is getting more heat and it is started boiling. After that, even the Toto thought, I could raise up, but no, it is better to stay here. So it again went back and settled there. But after some time, when the temperature had increased, now it was not Toto's risk that it could take for much time. It was really suffering. It was hopping, jumping in the kettle and it couldn't come out. By the time the grandmother entered there and she has seen our Toto, and she took it out of the kettle. So this was another adventure of our Toto, So let us do this and continue in the next class. But all of you, please go through the entire lesson, and go through the activities. Try to find new words from this context and do practice. Search the meanings in the dictionary by following the rules, by following the instructions which we have discussed in earlier classes, and all of you could see and change. So you know how you can describe. See, the words here described about the monkey here: pearly white teeth, pretty monkey. You can use the same word to somebody. A pretty baby. I went to a supermarket and I have seen a pretty baby. The baby is very pretty. You know, like this you can add pearly white. You could use like this: pearly white, mischievous, naughty, bright, sparkle, glitter. You know, bright. Her eyes are bright. Oh, you have a very bright dress. You look very bright today. The weather is bright. The sun is bright. You know, you could use in other sentences. You can use the same words in different contexts. In this way, you can improve your language skills. You can get vocabulary, and this particular lesson, it's a best example for describing words. You know, describing words you get plenty. Here are all the description about the monkey, its activities. You know, so in this way, do read it for 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times, and do the activities, and rest of the story could be narrated in the next class, and we discuss about words, vocabulary, and all these things. And for today I will add these clippings to you, and you can go through the PPT files and read the content thoroughly and understand the context, understand the vocabulary, understand the new words, and use them in your day-to-day language, day-to-day conversations. So here I just wind it up, and we'll do in the next class happily and successfully. Fine? Yeah, the adventures of Toto. Fine? Yeah, do we have any other activity? Before going to wind up, let me check. 1, 2. Let us go with this comprehension. Today's comprehension. What is the story about? This is a story about a monkey. That means a pet animal. That is a Toto. Toto. The story is about Toto. Yes. The story is about Toto. Is it only simply Toto, or the adventures of Toto? Fine. State whether the following statements are true or false according to our knowledge. Let us see. Grandfather loved to collect animals. True or false? True. Yes, he loved to collect animals. Toto did not get along with other pets. Yes, that is also true. It did not get along with other pets. That means it only disturbed. Okay? It only disturbed other pets. So, yeah, it is also yes. Grandmother did not like animals. Yes, she doesn't like animals. Toto was a well-trained pet animal. No, it is not a trained animal. It's a general animal. Fine. Yeah, Toto did not like women. That we have to wait and see for the next part of the story, and let us do it in the next class. Fine. Adventures of Toto, and we stopped with the kettle. So our boiling Toto came out of the kettle, and that was another adventure. So we can see, and let us go with other topics in the next class. So do concentrate on the words, new words you get in the text, and do read, find some other stories like this, interesting stories where you can fetch your skills and you can do well in your communication part. So wish you all the best. Fine, we just see and just wind up here. Have a good day. Take care.